how did your career start? Like when little
Mm.
Gertrud finished school and she had all the dreams, like was
Well,
it always this path, or did you do
no,
something else before? Or
yeah, well, little Gertrude wanted to become an astronaut because she wanted to fly. Um,
really?
yes. So
What?
actually, all the choices I made of studying were based on that first. So I did a lot of maths and sciences, and I'm a little bit of a brainiac somehow. Um, and then I studied pharmacy. So I gave up that dream when I was 16, 17. Then I studied pharmacy, and then I did a PhD in pharmacy. So I was still very rational. Everything was very scientific, and everything which was not proven by a clinical trial could not be real.
Can I ask
Um,
something? What is pharmacy exactly?
um, well, it's a study of medicines, but also of the body, right? Um, so, like, and how the body interacts with medicines and
Mhm.
which medicine can cure the body, kind of.
Mhm.
So, and then during my PhD, I worked with stem cells. So I was, this was quite a hot topic, which it still is, kind of. But I noticed that it wasn't really aligned with my values and morals anymore. Not all of it. I'm still a little bit of a science nerd deep inside. So I went all the way to the other side. So I went traveling and did yoga and studied more alternative medicines like Ayurveda and Chinese medicine and herbal medicine, from everything a little bit. I didn't go really into depth like I did with pharmacy. But so I was like, nothing of the classical was valid anymore. And now I came to the middle. You know how the pendulum swings one side and the other side.
Mhm.
So I came to the middle. And so also for me, health has always been really important, and I tried and errored a lot. I have a very sensitive digestive system, which has a lot to do with my emotions, of course. But in general, I'm quite healthy, but still, we all have things to always work on. It's like this also balance thing. And then I started to do a lot of movement and dancing and animal movement, and yeah, and started organizing retreats, which I got really passionate about. And I hope it's going to come back after all this social distancing time. And that's where I started also to coach people with their health. It came a bit natural.
Mhm.
And then now to the final thing of what my career, I realized that people, or even my clients, but in general, that we forget something when we want to work on our health, and it's our sensuality. So and if I tell this to you and to all the people who are listening, I'm sure they will be like, they will agree when I say, like, when you have a good relationship with your sensual body, when you have a good sexual expression, whether that's with yourself or with a partner or partners, no judgment here, um, then um, then you have a lot of vibrancy and a little better mental and often also physical health. Like, it contributes to it. But still, even though we know that, we don't really put it on our habit lists, or we don't really have nice tools for it. It's just like, okay, your New Year's resolutions. I mean, New Year is happening soon. We're thinking about, okay, next year I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to exercise a bit more. I'm going to make sure I have good sleep. But who is thinking like, I'm going to make sure I have good masturbation or I have good sex? Nobody's really thinking about it, but it's super valuable. So, problem, we need a solution. And I was looking for it because I was so convinced it would exist, but I couldn't find anything. So I decided to make it myself, because I feel I always compare it with food. So now when we masturbate, often people watch porn. Not only men, also a lot of women. Even though women won't really admit it that quickly, I did a little survey on that. But I see porn as a fast food version. So it's like, sometimes you crave the fast food, you really, really want it, and then you make sure you have it, and then you quickly eat it, and then you just finished it and you already wonder like, what did I just eat? And actually I'm still hungry. So that's, for me, it's the same with porn. So I felt like we needed something more conscious, and just like with guided meditation, I created an app for guided masturbation, but it's only audio for us to disconnect from the visuals, because we've been so conditioned by the visuals. And yeah, that's what it is. She's out. Her name is Maeve, and she's very beautiful.